Get a little bit closer. But first, let's take a look at the ground. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I get off on that. I like that. This is the first one I made in 2024. And you can tell because 2024 was my clear glass trademark. So all the ones that were made in 2024, like this one, are always going to have clear glass in it. And I switched my trademark for 2025. So although that's 2025, it does have these two right here. That's clear glass. Window glass, the same. And then this is a 2024. And each one has a story behind it. In 2025, I changed my trademark to $50. And all these $50 are dated too. Probably can't see it because the cane is in the way. But they're all brand new in 2025. So that one hasn't. This one nearly killed me, but I'll tell you the story later. This one, there's a long story behind this. It's called Just a Touch of Color. Touch of Color, here's one of my favorites actually. I built this in 3 sections. And you can actually cut it down here and add more sections on if you want, make it real big. This was just a filler built recently in 2025. Not happy with the color. Really not. But it does its job and it fills the space. This is 2024. This is an older one. Aimless Fate. I did put most of that build on YouTube. This is my most recent series. And these are selling. This is reserved right here. That's number 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've sold 4 of them. And I'm going to reserve the next 4 too. Number 9, 10, 11, and 12. For that space right there. And yes, I am filling all this up. It's just going to take a while to get to it, and I'm selling them at the same time, so it's a little bit tricky. But the customer chooses their theme, and I can print a picture inside a hot piece of glass, and they can put any picture they have, wedding picture or whatever. They choose their main color, going around the sun catchers. The inner color, the middle color, and the actual border color. I guess, yeah, inside, middle, and end. These are 3 pieces of glass. So it'll be 3 inches, 8 inches, and 3 inches for 14. They're all 14 by 14. I can pump them out pretty quick. Sometimes things hold me up, just like, I guess, everything we do. Sometimes things don't go perfect. It slows you down. But yeah, I'm real interested because these are $750 and they are selling. And I believe half the reason they're selling is because the customer's actually designing the piece of work. I'm just kind of putting it together and building it for them. And I give them pictures all through the build to show them how it's going and to show them that we are working on it. When I came back to stained glass in 2024, this was my first completed piece. This is called Joker Man. That one's called a Prayer of a Mermaid. So they're all kind of mixed up, 2024 and 2025. Joker Man. Yeah, I made this when you shop your glass on Amazon. You have to buy like 24 small pieces, like 4 inches by 6 inches. So you can't do like something like that with Amazon glass. So I do, and for Christmas, I got it for Christmas present, all that glass. And that's what came out. Joker Man. This is, what did I name this? Prayer of a Dolphin? No, a Dolphin's Life, I forget. This is Native American inspired. This land is your land is what I call it. I don't believe I was going to make these peace signs a series. These are harder to do than they might look. And they're double border, not triple. It's tough to get everything straight, and I still think these pieces of glass in the middle can be wider, and it would look a little bit better. But they weren't selling. And that's Ukraine colors, Ukraine flags. I was going to send it to Ukraine for free, just because I think it's beautiful. The deep aqua and the hammered yellow. And I just love that piece. A customer paid for this. They put a deposit on it. And then, I don't want to get too far into the story, but it wasn't good. His wife was not happy with it, and she hired somebody else, and then the husband felt so bad about it that he said keep the deposit and apologized for it. This one nearly killed me. This one was one of the last ones I did. That dove is 37 individual small pieces of glass. And you'll never ever see that much detail in traditional leaded cane. So I'm not letting that go unless it's over $3,000 bucks. That one made me want to quit, really. Yeah. I told you a lot of these I sold. So, I can't show you everything I created. They started selling this year. 2025, and I told you I would update the video on where I'm at today, and that's what I'm doing. So what you're seeing here is actually a border to much bigger pieces going up there and up there and up in the top sections there. This I might change. I might actually take that apart and add more sections to it going all the way down, just so it kind of looks more uniform. And just put the other two pieces somewhere else. But there's 14 by 14 series called Triple Border Series. They fit right in that one, so there's going to be 4 more up there pretty soon. And yeah, people are ordering these. They like the fact that it's interactive, and they design it so they can tell all their friends. Anyway, that's where I'm at. There's more in the shop, Studio 8. So I guess I'll make another small part of this video and tack that on. And that's where we're at. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe.